Good evening, everyone. I wasn't expecting to be called. I'm not very good with words, but I'll try. If you are here and you've ever walked under Big B, please join me on stage. Okay. Everybody is saying hi. It means we'll be too much. I did that for you to know the kind of impact Big B has made. So can we stand up if you sang with Big B at some point? If you're in Big B's band at some point, can you stand up, please? MCs, media people. Can this stage contain us? Okay, please come up. Please come up. Please come up. Wow. Come up, come up. Come up. Come up. We're still coming. We're still coming. I can tell you that this is not up to 10% of the people Big B has impacted. And I can tell you all over the world, there are people watching us. Imagine one human being has employed and put food on the tables of the families of everybody standing here at some point or the other. Imagine at some point, I don't know how he does it. Look at this number here today. We're in Ibadan. I couldn't do this in Lagos yesterday. And there are people all over the world. All over the world. And we're still coming. That's Woli Agba's wife, representing Woli Agba. Big Bolaji. Selfless to a fault. Anywhere in the world, anywhere in the country, you need a connection called Big B. There was a time I went to Spain. I needed help. In Spain, far away Spain. All I needed to do was call Big B. I needed a keyboardist in Spain. I don't know how. Big B was able to get me a keyboardist within 10 minutes. Sometimes I wonder how Big B has been there for this number of people at some point in time or the other. That's what Big B is. I still find it difficult to say it was, because I don't understand. Before I got the news that he passed, I spoke to him some hours before then. And everything was okay. We don't know, God knows better. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. Personally, when they brought me to Big B, 20 years ago, I was a learner. I was still learning. I wasn't a professional. And I can tell you that a lot of us here, we weren't good enough. Some of us weren't qualified for the roles we did, but we grew. He gave us time to grow. He believed in us. Even when I was playing off, Big B would encourage. I don't want to extend this call If I ask, has Big B helped anyone here? I'm sure we all will raise our hands. Pastors, you need an artist, call Big B. You need anybody. I mean anybody. Big B has the connection. Sitting here, Big B introduced me to Yadura. Big B introduced me to Bromoyewa. I can continue to count. Let me tell you how selfless Big B was. When I was starting my ministry, I had a wedding and they didn't believe I could deliver. Big B followed me to the wedding and played with me as a member of my team. That's how selfless Big B was. I can mention names of a lot of people that I don't even see here. And we're not talking about music alone. If you're an MC here, please raise up your hand. Every industry. Is Larry Eshaw in the building? Larry Eshaw is somewhere around walking. Larry Eshaw was an MC. From an MC, he became one of the top videographers here in Nigeria. Sound people. Adele, is Adele here? If you're a sound engineer, please raise up your hand. Light people. Just talk about it. Carpenter, even if you need a taxi. I'm telling you, if you need a taxi, if you need transportation anywhere in London, Big B is the go-to. I'm comforted that if any human being has employed this number of people at some point in time or the other, has helped us to grow, that's a lot of impact. That's a lot of impact. I can go on and on and on and on and on. I can count ministers, gospel musicians. I can't think of anyone that has this level of influence. We've done so many selfless things together. Road trips. We've gone to Abuja by road. We've gone to Benin by road. In the same vein, we've gone to London. We've gone to America. To the glory of God. By road. And then one other thing before I drop the mic. I didn't prepare for this, I didn't plan for this, so I'm just talking as it comes. And if you know me very well, I don't like to talk to the mic, but there's something we call shock absorber. Big B is our shock absorber. If you have any issue, any case, and you call Big B and you think you're in trouble, the first thing he will say, you think like, are you real? Did you hear what I just said? It's like saying, my house is on fire or something. And you say, oh, I'm assaulted. And if you think whatever it is you are going through is a lot, his words would comfort you. His words, his actions, he would actually throw in a joke. And I'm happy that we are laughing. Because when Big B grabs the mic, anywhere, the first thing he would say would always make us laugh. And that's what Big B was. So with a standing ovation, let us celebrate an amazing person that God has given us. Bolaji Olariwaju, Big B.
Good evening. But Amuyiwa, thank you. You raised a good boy. He was always proud of you. Bolaji's life was not in songs. His ministry, rather, was not in songs. It was in the life he lived. You know, Bolaji was a consistent presence. He was not just someone we loved. He was a consistent presence. He was a source of comfort. He made us smile. Anybody that has experienced Bolaji will know that laughter. There's that laughter. You just will know it. Bolaji was like the yellow pages. If you needed help, just call Bolaji. If he can't do it, he'll give you someone that can do it. Amazing guy. Fantastic guy, I must say. You know, yes, we grieve, but we also give thanks. Thank God for an amazing guy, light to our lives. That's who Bolaji is. He showed the path, showed the way. He gave platforms like no man business. I mean, I enjoyed the platforms of Bolaji. I really did. Bolaji will buy gifts for the people that are supposed to pay him. That's what he will do. Amazing guy. Just, I don't know. Unbelievably sweet like that. I want to say thank you to Bolaji for coming here. And thank God that our paths crossed. Bolaji Lariwaju, rest peacefully. You will never be forgotten. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
I have a lot of things to say, but I'll try and manage the time. Bolaji is so many things to so many people. But to me, amongst the so many accolades that he gladly, boldly wore, is that he was a fashion icon. He knew about fashion. He was very good dresser, reflective of all that you see here. I learned that from him. Bolaji was someone who was very particular about perfumes. Those of you who know him. And Bolaji also, Hughes and Curtis shirt. Bolaji made it popular for some of us, the big polo shirts. But, so many things. He sang at my wedding. I can say so many things, but one thing I want to say is this, and it might sound a bit strange. It was Bolaji's time to go. And some of you might be wondering why I said that. A lot of things have happened to him that could have taken him away, but he was still here. And those things were heavier in my regard, compared to what just happened to him. One experience was this. He ministered at the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Well, let me just say this. Myself and Bolaji, we worked together as 5 and 6 for about 5 or more than so years. We're very close. My wife is very close to Tolu, the kids that we have and all that. One day he was ministering at I think it is Balm of Gilead or so, in Surulere. And he had finished. He was going late in the night. And then he wanted to turn by Maryland in Lagos. And then he saw some people who he thought were police officers. And then he stopped. They stopped him and he stopped. And when they were talking to him, he found out that they were not police officers, that they were people, they wanted to rob him. And as he wanted to close or open the door thereabout, one of them fired an AK-47 rifle, point blank, this close to his stomach. His stomach tore open. Bolaji, he fought them off. They ran away. Bolaji held his intestines in his hands. He got into the car, he was bleeding there. Bolaji drove from there all the way to Surulere to go and meet the pastor that I believe one of the pastors he knew. One way, to cut a long story short, they took him and brought him to Igbobi. I don't know if he had called other people, but he called me. And I ran there. And when Bolaji was talking to me on the phone, I have never experienced any human being in that much of... Look, his stomach was open. But Bolaji was conversing with me like... he was just talking to me like everything was normal. And they didn't even remove the bullet. Till morning, he was like that on the table. They didn't even attend to him. And he was still talking with me. And that did not kill him. Bolaji. He was a very different human being. He taught me a lot of things. The power of association. I don't know another human being that knows people like him. At a particular point in time, I started calling him Mr. Redeem. Because, please forgive me for what I'm about to say. Other than Daddy Gio, I don't know a human being that knows people in the Redeemed Christian Church of God and ministers in the worldwide like Bolaji. And he taught me how, because the way... Sorry, I'll just leave with this. The way I learned ministry, I learned it after the order of John the Baptist and Elijah, which is just minister and go. Don't ever call anybody back. But from Bolaji, I learned that's not enough. When you minister, still relate with people, call them back, speak to them, associate with people. That has helped me a great deal. He's a very fantastic, unique individual. And one day we will meet. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Beejay. Well said. Great one. Quite a lot of people to say things here tonight. I'll also be bringing up stage a colleague in the ministry. Please welcome Mike Abdul. Please a round of applause for Mike Abdul as he'll be coming up stage.